Hello out there. I'm Jim Davis from Boise, Idaho. My wife Belinda's here. We're good friends of Sharon and Jim's. Been halfway around the world with them. Dedicated coconuts. Sorry, right here. Okay, thank you. Jim had stayed with us about 2 weeks before he was struck by the aneurysms, and we had a really good time with him. It was one of those sessions where you have enough time, he's not going from one place to another, and so he was very grateful for that. I called Sharon about a week after Jim had passed and asked her if there was anything I could do to help her, and she said, well, come paint my house. And I told her there was no guarantees, and she's taken care of that. Somebody else has already painted it. I told her last night I brought my paintbrush, but that didn't need it. So I read to her one of Jim's liner notes from one of his CDs that had affected me personally, and she asked if I would be willing to speak today and share some of those liner notes with you. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Those of you who are regular Boconuts, you're going to catch words in here that the other folks who've never been to a Jim concert aren't going to know. So be listening. Jim's last CD was What I Do Best, and in that CD, in the liner notes, he lists 26 CDs as those that he's put out between 1996 and 2014, and he also divulged in those liner notes that when the very last thing that he did on any CD was to write the liner notes. He revealed a lot about himself in those notes. He claimed that there were only 26 versions of liner notes. He got it wrong. There's one CD that's not listed in the bunch, and first person who figures it out, shout it out. Mike, yeah. And Mike had liner notes, so there were actually 27 CDs with 27 liner notes. Jim's liner notes tell a story, and somebody else has already done this, stole my best line. Of course, I'm stealing everything from Jim Morris as it is, but it goes just like this. Jim gave us a guide about how he wanted to celebrate his life and about how he wanted to be remembered.